Okay, let's get right into it. Google just launched a totally free AI tool called Whisk. And honestly, it's changing the whole game of how we create images. So in this explainer, we're going to break down exactly what it is, how you can use it, and why it's a huge sign of where creativity is headed.
You've been there, right? If you've ever spent what feels like hours typing and retyping, trying to describe the exact image in your head to an AI, you know the struggle. It can feel less like you're being creative and more like you're trying to write code.
Well, the good news is that whole method, relying only on these super long, complicated text prompts, it's pretty much on its way out. A new, way more intuitive way to create is here. I mean, we've all written prompts just like this. You have to spell out every single detail: the subject, what it's doing, the background, the exact artistic style, all using words. And sure, it works, but it's not exactly what you'd call fast or natural. And this is where Google Whisk steps in. It's this really elegant, really powerful solution that basically just throws that entire old school method right out the window. So the core concept here is so simple, it's brilliant. Instead of writing, you show the AI what you want. Whisk lets you build a new image by just combining other images. You pick one picture for your subject, one for the scene, and one for the style. And you know the best part? Text is totally optional. The whole process just could not be easier. You literally pick your three visual ingredients: your main character, the world it lives in, and the artistic vibe you're going for. Then you just hit generate, and the AI does the rest. So what's the magic happening behind the scenes? Well, Google's Gemini AI literally looks at the images you feed it and on its own writes these incredibly detailed descriptions for you. Then it passes those descriptions over to Imagen 3, which is Google's newest image generator, and that's what creates the final picture. It's a whole visual to text to visual workflow that for you is completely seamless. Okay, so that's the theory, but what does this actually look like when you use it? The results? They can be pretty mind-blowing. Let's look at a couple of examples. Just check this out. The AI took a picture of the ancient Colosseum, a photo of a modern city, and a piece of futuristic art, and it mashed them up to create this. It's this incredible blend of the ancient and the futuristic that a concept artist might spend days sketching. Or what about this for creating a mood? You take a simple photo of a cat, a coffee shop, and some cyberpunk art, and you get this amazing scene. I mean, look at that neon glow, the whole atmosphere, it's perfect. You can practically feel the futuristic vibe. And this is where the style transfer just absolutely shines. It's taken a real photo of a tiger and a real snowy mountain and completely reimagined it in the style of a gorgeous anime film. It doesn't just copy and paste, it genuinely feels like a still from a movie. Okay, so seeing all this is pretty inspiring, right? But the absolute best part is that you can do all of this yourself, right now. So let's look at the features that give you even more creative control. Google just dropped a huge update called Precise Mode. Now, in the standard mode, Whisk is great at capturing the general vibe of your images, but some details might change. With Precise Mode, it sticks way more closely to the specifics in your original pictures. It's perfect for those times when you need the character's exact hairstyle or clothing to stay the same. And hey, if still images weren't cool enough, they also just rolled out Whisk Animate. With just one click, it takes your creations and turns them into these little 8-second videos, all powered by Google's V2 animation tech. And get this, every user gets 10 free animations every single month. It's awesome for making your social media posts or presentations really stand out. All right, now here's a little pro tip that a lot of people miss. After Whisk does its thing and writes a text prompt based on your images, you can actually go in and edit that text yourself. This gives you the absolute best of both worlds. You get the amazing speed of using images, plus the fine-tuned control of text editing right when you need it. You know, when you take a step back and look at all this, Whisk really isn't just another cool gadget. It represents a pretty fundamental shift in how we even think about creating things digitally. The whole philosophy behind Whisk is captured perfectly in this one idea. It's built for speed and exploration, not for perfect images. See, unlike other tools that are all about getting hyper-realistic results, Whisk is designed for you to try things out, fast. It's about getting ideas from your brain to the screen as quickly as possible, and it encourages you to experiment. Because hey, trying something new costs you nothing.
And this focus on speed has massive real-world value. Think about it. E-commerce brands can now create tons of lifestyle shots without a single expensive photo shoot. Marketers can whip up graphics for a new campaign in minutes. And for content creators, you can design a unique, amazing thumbnail in seconds, not hours.
So what this all really points to is a major paradigm shift. We're moving away from a world where you had to be a prompt engineer or a technically skilled designer. The new way is all about visual intuition and being able to experiment quickly. The biggest barrier isn't your technical skill anymore, it's just the quality of your ideas. Tools like Whisk are completely leveling the playing field. The most important skill for a creator is no longer about finding the perfect sequence of words, it's about having a unique vision. Imagination, that's the new language. So the only real question left is, what do you want to create?